In this video, I want to show you how to enable the built-in administrator account. Now this is kind of getting out there on the edge, away from just like a standard Windows 8 functionality. But a lot of people like to see this administrator account, and it's a good excuse to show you a real neat piece of functionality in Windows 8. So understand that the built-in administrator account is disabled by default in Windows 8 when you install, just like it was in Windows 7. And so what we want to do is go out there and enable that standard administrator account. Now why do we want to do that? Well, you can sign in with administrative rights if you ever find that you can't sign in with your old regular account. Now keep in mind right now I have an account out there called Mark. And let me just jump out to the start menu just for a second here. And I come down here to the right corner and I choose settings and then change PC settings. Then once that opens, I will just go to users. You'll notice that my account is Mark Long, and that is a Microsoft account. How can I tell? Because I can switch back to a local account. All right. But if I scroll down, it says there's no other users on the PC. Well, I know there's a built-in system administrator account, and I want to see that here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is close this out, just pull it down, and now I need to get the command prompt, and I want to type a command out there in the command prompt. Well, how can I do it? Well, there's a couple of ways. Number one, I could come back over here and I could go up to search and I could type CMD right here, and there's my command prompt, right? Well, there's a better way, okay? And I'm going to go out to the start menu again. I'm just hitting the Windows key to jump right back out to that home screen start menu. And without doing anything here, I'm just going to type CMD, and notice it jumped to search and took me to the same place. Okay? Again, a lot of the complaining you hear out there on the internet about how inefficient this interface is, people just simply don't understand some of the shortcuts they can do. So again, let me do that one more time. From the start menu, I just type CMD, and it just opens the search menu. And here is the command prompt. Okay, well, I'm going to right click on it, and notice down here at the bottom, run as administrator. Now you just got a couple of really cool tips there for working with this. Now the user account control pops up and says, hey, wait a minute, are you sure you want to allow the following program to make changes? And yes, we do. All right, there is my command prompt, and all I need to type here is net user administrator, if I can spell correctly, a space, a /, active : yes. Press enter. The command completed successfully. By the way, if I wanted to disable this and turn it off, I'd run the same command and just say no. And I will close that out, go back out to the start menu, come back over here, go into settings, come back to change PC settings, go into users, and you will now notice the administrator account is here. Now this administrator account is the built-in system administrator on this machine. Does not have a password at this point. Okay, and so what I would need to do is go out and change the password on that. Okay, and we'll take a look at that a little bit later on. So now I can see the administrator account down here in the other user section, and if I ever need that, you'll notice, let me go out here, close out, come up here and sign out, and I'm signing out as Mark, and it's probably going to ask me. No, it didn't ask me anything. Okay, I thought it might ask me if I wanted to close something. And notice if I go into administrator now, there is no password. It's just going to take me straight in, and what I would have to do is go back out there into that account, same way I got into the accounts before, and actually establish a password for that. Okay, so you are creating a little bit of a security hole here, so make sure you take care of that. But a lot of people like to see that administrator account out there, even with a strong password, just as a reassurance that if their profile gets messed up or anything goes goofy with that other sign-in, this one's just sitting there ready to go. I will tell you, I'm not going to go into it here because it's outside the scope of this course, there are ways, even if you can't log in with an administrator account or your own account, to get in there. Just go out there and search on the internet for that. Okay, there are some tools built in to the operating system to help you do that. So as you can see, it's setting up the profile for this new administrator account. And I'll try to run my mouth here just for a second and see if this thing will pop up and let you see it. But again, if you're one of those people that likes to see that administrator account, and there it is. Notice we've got the start menu, and you can tell that on the Mark account I had customized some colors, and we'll take a look at how to do that a little bit later on. So that's a quick look at enabling the administrator account.